so it seems like it works. Alright, I guess in the meantime I'm just gonna do some time trial stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have the mic on for now. And yeah, I always play on chase cam. I'm one of those weird people that like to use the wheel in chase cam. I've tried racing in bumper cam and the roof cam, I think that's what you call it. And I've never felt comfortable racing in those perspectives, so I just use the chase cam. Take a look at the comment in a moment. We'll just complete these turns. And mess it up. This car feels weird. Let me just check the comment. Alright, hello, hello. I'm just doing some, I don't even know what's the time I'm looking for. Take a look up to this lap. Alright, so that happened. Definitely don't hit the AstroTurf. Let me just see what's the time I need to get. Also doesn't help that I didn't play at all yesterday, so 156. Okay. That's doable. So yeah, so sometimes it takes a while for me to get the time that I want. Usually it depends on a couple of things. But what's nice is that I can take this part right here flat out without having to lift or do anything crazy. Because with the 3 cars, that one is actually pretty hard to get it right. not bad. Now we gotta see if we can shave off 2 seconds somewhere. Might not happen in this lap since I don't have any more of that battery energy bank. How's the sound coming out with like the mixing of the game itself? Is the game too loud? Is my voice too loud? Or is it just perfect? That way I can adjust it along the way. And I mess up that turn again. It's definitely one of the turns I don't like in this track. Let's see if we can get this turn right. There. That one was better. Except I'm still behind my Ghost. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let's see if I can try to regenerate the battery. Okay. Let's see if this works. It might not, but once we hit the second turn, we'll see how it goes. After I missed the apex again for like the 5th time. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I'm just gonna go ahead and restart it. There we go. Now we're better. And missed out apex again. It's interesting. I'm starting to wonder how I did it last time. I'll figure out a bit. A little better, but I can still get a lot closer to the apex. And I think this turn, these 2 turns and the last one is probably where I'm losing the most time. Usually at this point I would just be pressing the retry button for like the 60th time because I have a really bad habit of doing that, but I'm just gonna start to recharge the battery. See if I can get a good start. Let's recharge it up. Okay, now let's try this again. There we go. Much better. You have to definitely find a way to tackle those turns just right to where you have just enough, what do you call it, juice. Get up to speed. Something I often mention in the lap guide. Once again. Oh, well, that is definitely a huge difference. Almost a second right there. I mean, overall, not just from those couple of turns. A lot better. So now we have an idea of what to do to get to the 156, but let me just save this replay first. So once I start to get close to the time I want, that's when I start to save the replays. Alright, and then let me just mute the mic for now. Okay, so 157.1, not bad. Too bad I wasn't 156. Just reading some comments. I can't read while I'm looking, while the car is moving. Let me just, what do you call it? Let me pause it. Pause up the license right here. Okay, let me just read the comment now. Okay. Hello, Mr. MCA. Can you show your camera view of the car and tour settings of your sensitivity? The sensitivity, I have it, what do you call it? Let me just go over here. Advanced settings, and I had control steering, doesn't matter, but the force feedback, I have it on 2 and 2. In the camera view, I'm not sure what you're talking about. We have this, the chase cam, 0.20 and far. And yeah, let's go ahead and go back to this. I want to, before we start the next lap, I want to see if I can try to get the battery meter back full, because that's going to make a huge impact on getting a good time, especially since we're going flat out after the first hairpin turn one. First, let's get to the end of this, I guess you could call it straightaway. Right around here, that's where you can start to just use some throttle and brakes just to try to recharge the battery. You can probably do it, yeah, you can do it a little sooner if you really want to get the battery meter full. Let's go ahead and see if we can try to get a better time. Like it was just enough. I would suggest just filling it up. I did just see a comment. I'll take a look at it after this lap. I just braked a little too early. Yeah, I'm on a Logitech G29. It's actually my first wheel. Well, this exact one that I'm using right now is actually my second one. The first one started having some pedal problems, so I got it replaced. What was it? was sometime earlier this year when I got it replaced. Because I think it was like 6, 7 months into its warranty. And I could probably try to get it fixed. Because I know it has to do something with I think it's called the potential emitter. It's a really weird name for it. Probably just get one to replace the one where, because it's a throttle that's messing up, like it flickers a lot. Not this one, but the older one. If I can get that replaced, then I will have 2 working pedals. So it's like if this one goes out, then I still have a backup. Both of the wheels work just fine. Alright, so this one was just I don't know, let's say a Joker lap, but we're going to recharge the battery right around, let's try it here. Oh, the mic. Yes, give me a moment and try to get this right. Alright, brought it up 3 points if you want to call it that. So hopefully it sounds a little better. I mean, this is like a test stream in case I do feel like streaming whenever. Oh man, how did I mess that up? Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna retry it, and I forgot to save the replay. Yeah, it's not really possible to get any more. I mean, you keep just going reverse, but at that point, you're just wasting your time. There you go. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, is like, why isn't the car accelerating like crazy? It was because I was in 2nd gear, didn't even realize, then hit the 3rd gear, felt like I was going slower, and I ruined my own lap that way. Alright, awesome. Thank you. Right. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I do not want to hit that AstroTurf. Missed apex. Surprisingly, still able to take it flat out. Probably would have been a 57.0. And I messed that up. We're just gonna go for another lap. Alright, I'm about to read the next comment I just saw. Let me just go through this turn right here. Bad manufacturer race, can you give me some tips? Let's see. Which manufacturer are you with? Because, I mean, I'm with Nissan, and And what's it called with the Group 3, the GT3, that one is, I mean, I like the car. I like that it goes really fast, but when it comes to like low speed corners, the GTR is just super easy to, use a little too much throttle, and then before you know it, the wheels are going to spin, and then before you know it, you're spinning out. This lap, I'm not taking it seriously. I'm just trying to get to the end of the lap so I can recharge the battery. I'm trying not to spin out here. Oh, the tire conditions. So one of the things, so I don't know if you see that red dot on top of the bar. So one of the things, and I even have this problem, and I'm on the wheel, right, is that there's a point where like you steer too much and you can really hear the tires scrubbing. I mean, I probably can't do it in this car just because this car has the downforce. But if you go like in a Group 3 car, I mean that one should work. And just try taking a sharp corner, and you try steering as much as you can. You're going to, and I missed this lap. Actually, can we do it this? Yeah. So things are like when you're trying to go at a fast pace, and then you try turning as much as you can. Let's see if we can do it with this turn. So like you hear the tire scrubbing, and I'm turning the wheel like 180 degrees. You get that understeer, well, at least in this case. So with the tire scrubbing, you're basically just burning over your tire life. So it gets a little weird on trying to find ways to save your tire life. One of the ways that I see some people do is they brake just a tad bit earlier, and then they let their car cruise, just like that, minus the throttle. So they just let the car cruise like this, because when you're braking and turning, so in a turn like this, you're trail braking, you got the weight of the weight going towards the front of the car, which is going to burn the tire life a bit more. So you just want to, I mean, depending on the car you're in, you want to try to do just little things like that. So once again, just let the car cruise. Don't trail brake like right now, because you're putting more stress on the front tires. So it's like you'll get a bit of that understeer, especially later in your stint. I think Tigny, I can't pronounce his name right, he mentions a bit about it in one of his videos, like the driving school. And then the other thing is, and this is more specific to the back tires, the rear tires, just try and make sure that the wheels don't spin. It's going to be a little harder with some cars like the Nissan GTR GT3. The NSX, are you talking about the Group 3 or the Group 4? And I'm going to reply to your comment in a bit. Let me just try to get this lap right, because I was onto something. And I just see my own ghost catching up to me. Yeah, brake bias is definitely, brake balance, brake bias is definitely another thing that can help you out. And I messed it up. Yeah, so I know, what was it? The one on Tokyo Expressway. So what was it? Wednesday's race, I think. Since I'm in a GTR, and the front tires, they get worn out pretty quickly. I had the brake balance at +4, so 4 points towards the back, just to try to save as much tire life as I can in the front. And because this is another burner lap because I messed up. Because I'm a little distracted, which is fine. I already have good times, just that I forgot to save the replay. Okay, I did see a comment, so let's see if we can try to reply to it right now. Yeah, that is true. Setting the brake bias to the front for the NSX. Alright, gonna recharge the battery and see if I can get this lap right. Alright, full battery. Let's try this again. I knew that was going to happen. At some point, I knew that was going to happen. And that's why you don't hit the AstroTurf. So if there's a lesson for you to take home or to take away from this live stream, don't touch the AstroTurf. Yeah, I don't know why you took... Actually, never mind. That was okay. Yeah, it's like when your car is accelerating like that, you basically have to commit where you want to go before you put the pedal to the floor, because at that point you can't steer. I find it interesting because I thought no one was going to come to the stream since it was just a test stream, but there's 9 of you here. Excuse me, 9 of you here. So hello to all 9 of you, and I see a lot of comments. So I'll have to check this out after this lap. You can definitely go through this turn a little faster. That was a close one. Was it 300th? Okay. I'm reading the comments off my phone because I don't have, well, the computer I share with, the monitor I share with the PS4, so. Okay, there's a lot of comments to go through. Don't read text while you're driving. And I want to say hello and good morning, and yeah. Okay, let me just get to the end of this lap because I definitely want to try this again. Because I know I can definitely get the 156. I think Lester has a 156.3, so I would love to get close to his time before someone mysteriously gets a 155 if it hasn't happened yet. So there's another burner lap. what I'm thinking about doing is, I know I have an old cruddy laptop hidden somewhere around here, so I'm gonna see if I can try to find it. So whenever I do these streams, I can, what do you call it? I can get a better look of at the chat in this tiny little room. I definitely have to do a video on, like, not like a room tour, but like just showing off my setup. I mean, you're gonna see how tiny this room is. Don't want to lose any battery. Here we go. Let's try this again. I'm also trying to see when's the best time to shift from 5th gear to 6th. I think it's right when the bar fills up. We're onto something. Ooh, almost messed that up. I gotta get this right. I just see that the time is, it's one of those things where it's like I get too excited and then I mess up and then I get really frustrated. Yeah. It's the optimal. What's it called? Careful with the hairpins. I think that's where I got a bit too hesitant. Also, I'm trying to enunciate because I do have a bad habit of mumbling a lot. Let me just complete this turn and now take a look at the comments if any appeared. Let's see, so I got that. Good morning. How am I doing? I'm trying not to crash right now. Broadcast gameplay. Okay, I'm just gonna pause for this. So, how you doing? Really like the videos? Thank you very much. Hope keep it a big time. Hello from the Netherlands. So yeah, hello from California. It's 11:12 p.m. over here. I'm on the regular PlayStation, so, and then my internet connection, it's always been not the best. And good afternoon, well, it's good evening over here, so good evening to you. Since whenever, and I'm over here messing up. Okay, since when have I been playing Gran Turismo? Gran Turismo 2, that's when I first started. Because I remember getting the PlayStation 1, but I didn't get the first Gran Turismo for some reason. You know, I was a little kid, and I think my parents just gave me Gran Turismo 2. It's probably like the first copy they saw. You're like, okay, let's give that to him. Give it to him and his brother. And just make it through this turn. We actually did have a wheel, but it was just the wheel itself. There's no pedals for some reason, unless I just can't remember it. And I remember it clearly because it was like a blue racing wheel. And me being me when I was younger, I didn't know what I was doing. So I was just messing around on Gran Turismo 2 with the wheel, and I somehow broke it. And young me was not too happy about that. So now that I have this wheel, and now that I'm going wide, I want to be a bit more careful with it and try not to break it. But yeah, but since Gran Turismo 2, that's when I've started playing the series. The only ones that I haven't played was 5 and 6. Because I didn't have... Just get through these turns. Okay. I didn't have a PlayStation 3 at all. What's it called? It was like quite a while into like the lifetime of the Xbox and the PlayStation 3 when I finally got an Xbox 360. So then I basically only had like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Forza Motorsport 2. So I'll play those games for a while. And that was actually the first time I heard about Forza. But then once the PlayStation 4 came out, that's when I got this. Waited eternity for Gran Turismo Sport, and here I am. Okay, so let me just go ahead and read these comments, pause it. Sorry if I'm reading in silence. I'm trying to get used to the streaming stuff. The quality's not that good on big screen. Yeah. I have it on 720p, but not at the, what do you call it, like the 60 frames per second. And I think there was an option for 1080p, but I just feel like it's not going to end well. And I mean, I'm even running it on like the Ethernet cord. It's plugged into the PlayStation. And you are very fast. Thank you. I mean, I always find it weird to find a way to reply to that whenever someone tells me I'm fast. I even feel awkward when I sometimes get referred to as like an alien, because it's just like I'm not exactly at their pace, but it's like sometimes I can keep up with them. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like but yeah, I you know. But yeah, thank you. See, now I'm just being awkward about it. I think this is one of those things that even after a while, it just still hasn't settled into me yet. It's like one of those things where you find out you're really good at something, but you don't believe in it for some reason. That's kind of like my situation. Because, I mean, what was it? Because, at least with this game, Gran Turismo Sport, I got it like a couple days after it came out, and I must have just played around just to fool around with it, but I mean, that's when I eventually, like over time, that's when I started to realize, I might be onto something. But I still didn't think about it too much until I got the wheel, and yeah, the rest is history. What wheel do I race with? So I'm racing on the Logitech G29. Let me get to these turns. And the wheel settings, I have both on 2. Oh, I forgot to shift. See, this is what happens when I get too distracted, you know. I'm just gonna burn this lap. I have both of the wheel settings on 2 and 2. And perseverance, definitely. I'm just gonna chase this ghost for a while. I mean, I was originally going to stop this stream when I got to 156, but I want to see if I can try to get to 0.5 before I call it a night. Because I was just testing this out just to make sure, or just to see how this stuff works. Who knows? I might be here for like 3 hours just trying to get to 0.5. Well, I get distracted. Right. At this point, I'm just actually no. I'm going to save the replay first because I don't want to forget like last time. Okay. Since June, nice. I've had the wheel for about, actually, overall about a year. I've actually had 2 G29s, but one of them got problems with the pedals. Then I had to get it replaced like around April, May of this year. Other than that, everything's fine. I love this thing. T300 RS, nice. Yeah, I was just, and when I was, I think, what was the other one from Thrustmaster that I was looking at? I'm not sure what it was called. I was just, actually, let me do this, because I want to get the battery meter filled up, and I'm just pointing at the screen, thinking I have a webcam when I don't. I want to try to get that battery meter full before I actually start the lap. Okay, close enough. Okay. Let me actually focus on this lap. Does that make a difference? Yes, it does actually. I guess shift 6 has to go up orange. That was close. Messed it up. I was thinking a bit too much about the turns. Because that part's the part where I like to mess up the most. Seems to be like the hardest turns for me. Especially as you're going downhill. It's not as bad as, what do you call it, like when you're going down the hill at Bathurst or Mount Panorama. But it's like there's some of that element there. That's the dream right there. Switching over to direct drive and going with Fanatec. Trying to refill the battery. Hopefully this is just enough. That's the thing, the battery just drains so quickly. Just a tiny bit short. Still doable, so let's go ahead and complete this lap. See if we can get it right for once. this session. You definitely don't want to touch the grass on the inside. It's gonna be hard, but I wonder if there's a way to get like even just a tiny bit of boost or battery juice to go just a tiny bit faster. And this battery does not regenerate fast enough. Yeah, that's something I'll have to think about doing. I mean, especially if I actually do this race. I can imagine some people just barely tapping the brake just to get a little bit more juice into the battery. Yeah, before the braking points, definitely. I guess get those things out of the way. What's my brake balance at again? I thought I had it at +1. I guess it just magically switched. Next lap is definitely going to be Nick McCosey. I'm probably saying that name wrong. Yeah, I haven't spent enough time with these cars. I don't know why I was on Gear 2. Okay, this should be good. Probably could have shifted to 6th gear just a tiny bit earlier, but we'll see where this takes us. Time to wide again. Okay, I'm going too much into the curbs. That's part of the problem. I gotta make sure I don't do that next time. I mean, you can use some of the curves. You just gotta know when to and not to use them. advantage of these curves right here, obviously. Of course, it's on that turn I like to mess up on the most. Alright, time to recharge the battery again. This is definitely the annoying part. I just thought of something. I'll talk about it after this stuff if I remember. It's either the curves I'm braking too late or both. Oh man, this is going to be a long night. Yeah, this is part of the process where when it comes to making like the lap guides and stuff, is that you come across that one little turn, especially if you're doing awesome on your lap. Then you come across that one turn and you mess it up and you just cry inside because you're like, I have to do this all over again. Only 4,000 is nice. Yeah. What's it? It's Matt, and I forgot to do this. Lago Maggiore too. Yeah, that track's it's a little frustrating for me. And watch this ghost fly away because I don't have any battery left. I probably should have just started the test stream on the other one because I don't have to worry so much about that stupid thing. The moment I get distracted from it, I was like, I end up forgetting about it, and I'm like, oh, I gotta waste this lap again. Because right now all my laps are over 2 minutes. I mean, but I have a 156.7, so at least I know I can get there. I just need to focus for once. Always had a hard time focusing. Let's see if we can get this right. And remember to charge up the car before we start the next lap. The only thing I don't know is when I'll be doing these streams. Because in the middle of the day, usually it's pretty noisy around here. So it's like the mic will catch onto that and all that stuff. I'll have to think about it, try to find something out. Alright, let's get this right for once, hopefully. That was close. Yeah, definitely going to 6th gear as you go up the hill. Back over here. Oh my, was that really it? Did it just change by 1,000th of a second? What are the odds of that? I swear, I think it did just change by 1,000th of a second. I did see a comment, so I gotta check out. First top 10 ever on. Nice. Alright, now let me just get back on track. Yeah, it's always a good feeling when you get your time up there. One of the things I used to like to do. I mean, I don't do it so much, just because. What do you call it? I can't stay up past 3 because then my body starts to hate me. But one of the things I used to like to do, was get a top 10 time, or at least go for one. That way it hangs out there, and then when all the aliens wake up, you know, they just drag it down. It was just always funny to see my times. Like, hey, my time's up there. And then when I wake up in the morning, hey, it's not there anymore. Exactly. Let's see if we can try to bring it to 0.790. Except for the part where I forgot to shift. We'll just hang out right behind him. You'll probably get a penalty. Okay, good, no penalty. Awesome. Why did I do that? Alright, another thing to take away, don't take too much curbs, don't take too much, or don't touch the AstroTurf, and avoid these green things. I don't know what they're called, but I'm just going to call them green things. going to be a bit easier on myself. If I get a .6, then I will call it a night. Because at this point, I'm kind of just like, I'm getting a little frustrated myself just from all these silly mistakes I'm making. And then I'll probably just do the manufacturer one in the morning. Anyways, now I gotta start slowing down over here so I can recharge the battery. Alright, definitely thanks for coming out here on this test stream, even though this test stream is a lot longer than most tests, I guess. But still, thank you for coming by. Have a good day or night, depending where you're at. And let's see if we can try to get this up right. You definitely don't want to hit that curve. Slows you down just a little bit. I'll read the comment after this lap, or if I mess up. Oh, that was a much better turn. That was a sloppy turn. I don't like how that thing is hanging out right there, but I'm gonna start to slow down right here because I'm not gonna catch up to the Ghost. Most okay player, that's definitely me. Bollards. I'm still going to call them green things because I'm probably going to forget what they're called. I'll try to remember that. Mr. Patty. See, right now I'm happy because I actually hit that first apex. For some reason I just kept on missing it. I was a little safe, a little too safe. I don't want to hit the bollard and end up flying away. Get away! Oh man. It's only because I messed up, or not messed up, but oh man. And I almost had it and I just ruined it. Oh man. Alright, now I have to do another 2 laps at least. Right, and then just RKO another car and get a 10-second penalty. And man, and it hurts because I see the optimal time right there. I could have been going to bed right now. Oh well, we're going to do it. Do another lap, burner lap. Trying to spin out this time, trying to perfect everything as much as I can. Because if not, I'm probably going to end up pulling an all-nighter. That's no fun. Yeah, I've been trying to push, but lately that hasn't been working out because I end up doing something silly. I'm just gonna keep going like this until this last turn right here. That was a much better turn. Goodbye. Come on. I need to get this right. No. Oh no. Oh my. No, it was right there. Oh, 56.3. Oh, I'm just pulling my hair at this point. This is going to be a long night. I'm just... oh. I just cannot believe it. I nearly had it. And then I got too excited and messed it up. So there's another burner lap right here. And now you all get to see, or the handful of you all get to see what I have to deal with me making silly mistakes that end up costing me precious times like these. The only part, the only part that you won't hear me do is cry because I don't want to do that. Oh, that definitely affects you. Okay, let's not hit that next time. Alright, let's do this. That wasn't the best turn, but we'll see what we can do with this. That little boost right there helps so much. And of course I ruined it by going just a tiny bit too wide. How long have I been doing this stream for? It's probably been like an hour at this point. But yeah, so this has been an idea of what the process, or how the process goes in trying to get these times. I'm going to read the next comments after this lap. Brake just a tiny bit too late, but we'll see where we go with this. I'm not going to go for it. Let me just read this next comments. All right. It's one long test. Yep, definitely. 15 laps. I did a couple extra laps before I had to restart it because I got frustrated, and I found out the hard way that you don't get the battery charged all the way, so you're going to run out on the way to Eau Rouge. So it's going to slow you down just a little bit. The boost. I think it's like once you're barely steering or just going straight, That's when the boost activates, and then once you hit a certain speed, of course, like you don't go, like, it just cuts off. And why is that ping so loud? I don't know. I think I have to adjust some of the sounds. And how do you drive so good in that view? Good question. I wondered that myself as well. I've tried driving in the other views and I just can't do it. I feel like very uncomfortable. Even in the single player races, I just can't do it. And I'm on the wheel as well, right? On the Logitech G29. I messed that up, but yeah, I don't know how I've been able to do it. I like to say that I'm weird, because I am. I just don't show it that much. Nope, I'm on the Logitech G29, so I'm on the wheel. To go for it. Yes! Finally got the 156.6. I mean, I could have gone to 0.3, but for those of you who weren't there, at the bus stop, which is the last two hairpins, that's where I messed up and spun out, and I started to cry inside. Alright, take some time to read the comments. Yeah, so I'm on G29. 5% of that race in cockpit view. No, I definitely cannot do that. Yeah, so it feels a lot more you're actually driving your car instead of just remote controlling it. See, now that you mentioned that, the remote control part, I can't unsee that. But oh well. Yeah, what's it when... Okay, so at this point, I got to actually... Let me save the replay. Because I know every now and then I try to see how I do. Double check. Every now and then I try to do some laps in the bumper view. And it's a mixed bag. So I'm just going to try right now and see how it works out for me. I got a better turn, but because the Ghost has all the boost. Yeah, I can't see the apex. Oh man. Yeah, the Ghost is hanging out over there. I'm just gonna turn it off for now, just so I don't get distracted. I can tell you this, I am not comfortable right now. I'll do another lap with in the roof view. Yeah, I feel like it's much easier for me to misjudge. I mean, of course it is because everything's lower, but once you put in the cars in there, it's like, huh? I can't see because there's a car right in front of me. Alright, now we'll do one more lap in the roof view. This one's gonna be slower because I don't have any boost. On second thought, I'm going to retry it. And then after that, I'm just going to read the chat, reply to a couple comments, and then I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Because I got what I came here for. Distance a little better. Just a little. I'm about to say, I swear, if I end up doing better than my Ghost, I'm going to have to question everything. No way. Oh, I messed up. That cannot be true. I was just seeing things, right? Are you kidding me? Okay, that was interesting. Let me just read the comments, and then I definitely want to try one more time because I cannot believe that. I think that was just a fluke. A lap with weak ABS. It's actually funny because for a while when I was on the controller, I was racing with weak ABS. I always thought that was faster, and then I was scolded by a couple people. Yeah, I mean, what's it called? The directional buttons. I actually have a change on the wheel, so it actually adjusts I remapped it to change the brake balance and the fuel mapping. So the only direction I can look is forward and backward. Backwards. Let me just. Oh yeah, I gotta retry it. Let me just. Logitech G29 internal cockpit. Yeah, when I'm doing like the single player modes, I mean, I don't mind doing the cockpit view just because I'm not racing anyone. So if I end up punching someone or an AI, they're not gonna care. Let's see how close I can get this time without messing up. little bit wide. Yeah, I could probably actually keep up with the Ghost. But it's just that I just don't feel comfortable. Alright, now I'm going to go back to my favorite view. And one of the best things about being in Chase Cam is that you can actually see your car and its awesome liveries. Except I don't have an awesome livery on it because I didn't bother making one for it. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. Let me just read these last comments. Search bumper count. Yeah, but with cockpit view, I use every now and then when I'm racing against the AI. Camera change denier. And yes, I am blind because I wear glasses because I'm in. I don't know what I did to deserve glasses, but I have glasses. Yeah, kill tires. Oh yeah, with the wheel spin when you're coming out of those hairpins, that's going to be fun. I can imagine someone just turning on traction control. Can't say that right. Just to save a bit of that tire life. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night for now. And I'm hanging out right behind my friend right here. Almost right behind. Oh well. So that was fun actually, testing all this out. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, just gonna call it a night. Anyways, thank you all for coming out, even though this was just a test stream with and completely unannounced. I'm not sure how often I'll be doing this. I mean, I'm just trying it out. I just want to see how all this works. So, I mean, no promises about future live streams, but or just like a consistent schedule. I'm not sure about that, but every now and then I wouldn't mind doing one just to try it out, have fun. No, not every day. That's not going to happen. No, no. Anyways, yep, the world's most okay player driver. Anyways, I am going to go ahead and sign off now and hopefully not stutter. Yep, and this is Mr. MCA, the world's most okay driver, player, streamer. I should use that stream. I'll figure that part out. And I'll see you guys in the next video, stream. We'll find out. But anyways, take care, everyone.